Guys, am I audible? Please let me know in the chat box. Am I audible, guys? Can you hear me? Please let me know in the chat box. You can start the session now. Fine, fine. Okay. Okay, guys, fine. The yesterday's session I was discussed about find the palindromic substrings, right? Substring. Guys, yesterday we have done using the 2 pointers approach. But can anybody tell me what is the time complexity and space complexity of that one? Time complexity and space complexity of that program. Let me know in the chat box. Yes. Time complexity is actually not O of n. That is O of n square. In space complexity would be O of 1. Guys, please let me know why it is O of n square. Because let's suppose I have given a one string. Let's suppose A, B, C, D, A, C, B, A, E, F, D, F, G. Let's suppose this one. Why this will time complexity O of n square? Because we are going to be we are going to be iterate through the initially A to G, then A to F, like that, A to D, A to F, A to E, like that. Every time we are comparing with the another character, right, guys? The same way next also B to E, B to D, same way, right, guys? Like from the back we are coming this way, right? So every time it is will be n into n minus 1. So what does it mean? N into n minus 1 will be n square minus n. This is the time complexity. So we have to remove the lower terms. This is the lower term here, we can remove. just O of n square. The time complexity is O of n square. But you can understand one thing. Yesterday's problem is medium to hard level, guys. Medium to hard level. This is the to implement the problem. Only possible way, only optimized solution can be solved by using time complexity with O of n square only. It's not impossible to reduce less than this. Okay, you have to remember one thing. When there is a given a easy question, you have to consider time complexity and space complexity. Try to minimize it. Minimize it. Like you have to give optimized solution. But in case of medium to hard level questions, they are going to be check only your thinking capability, how you are going to solve the question, how you are going to be approach the problem. This is the important thing. Then the optimization of the program in a medium to hard level. Guys, that's why if you solve this question even in a brute force also fine. Brute force also fine. Understand, guys? Okay. Yesterday I have given that question, right? So assignment would be for the related question. I need largest palindromic substring. This is the your assignment question, guys. Yesterday we were discussed about just print the all the palindromic substrings, but this is the little bit implementation. We are adding another thing. I need only print largest palindromic substring. We have already know how to find the largest value. In the same way, this is also you have to implement. This is your assignment, guys. Okay. Next we'll solve another some more questions. Okay. This is very important, guys. This question will be very important. Let's suppose the question will be they have given one string with the parenthesis. Let's suppose they have given the parenthesis. With the parenthesis string. They ask you to find out whether this string is valid parenthesis string or not. Valid string or not. Guys, please let me know how we can call it as a one parenthesis string are valid or not. That's guys, please let me know how we called as a valid parenthesis. Let's suppose there is a one equation like this: a plus b, c plus d, and a into b plus c. How we call? Yes. How we call this is a valid? We have to check one important thing here. One important thing here. The open brackets, count of number of open brackets always be equal to the number of closed brackets. Right, guys? Let's suppose I will give you an example here. Guys, here number of open brackets is 2 and number of closed brackets is 2. So that's why it's a valid. Let's suppose they have given another string. Here you can check how many open brackets is there. Open brackets are 3 and closed brackets also 3. Yes, that's why we called as a valid. Yes, please let me know. Guys, is this string is valid or not? Here also open brackets is 1, closed bracket 1. So equal, but it is not valid. Right, guys? It is not valid. So we have to check one more condition, that is anything, it should not start with the close bracket. Should not start with the close bracket. Okay, guys. And what is the other things we have to check? Let's suppose they have given one string. Let's suppose they have given one string. What we have to suppose to check initially? We know always close and open bracket supposed to be %2 equal to 0. We have to check initial condition, this one. If any case, let's check here. What is the size of this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So initially it is clearly saying that remainder will be 1, percentage 2 will be 1, right? So we can clearly say this is not a valid. Not a valid. What are the other conditions we can check here? The first one will be open count equal to closed count. Second one should not start with the closed bracket. And third one, length supposed to be odd or even only. Length supposed to be even only. What are the other conditions we have to check, guys? Please let me know. Let's suppose, please let me know, there is a one string is like this. Guys, is this valid? Guys, is this valid? Here also you can clearly check open is 2, close is 2. It is valid, guys. This one is valid. It is valid. It is not valid. How can we know that? Here you can check length also. Even the size of this one also. %2 equal to 0. That means even only. Here this is not starting with the closed bracket, but still it is not valid. Then how can we find this one? What's supposed to be condition to check here? We have to do one thing here. We have to do one thing. When we get the open brackets, we have to increase the number of open brackets count, increase. If we get the closed bracket, we have to do same open bracket supposed to be decrement. Right, guys? Let's suppose here this is came, right? So we have to check when this bracket is came. That means closed bracket is came. We have to decrease, and then we have to check whether the open count size, open value is supposed to be greater than 0. Right, guys? Let's suppose here you can see initially start brace came, right? That time open will be 1. And when it's closed game, it will be 0. And again closed game, that's why it's -1. So we have to check this open count is greater than or 0. If any time this open count is greater than less than 0 means here you can clearly see this is the less than 0. Open count is less than 0. That means it is not valid. Not valid. Only when it is valid, open count is always be greater than 0. Then only it is valid. If any time it is less than 0, it is invalid. Guys, please understand. Have you understand, guys? Please let me know. Have you any doubt on this one? Because based on this one, we are going to be solved number of questions. Very medium level to hard level questions also we are going to be solved based on these conditions only. Have you understand these conditions? What are these conditions? Number of open count supposed to be closed count and should not start with the closed bracket. And it's always count, that string count supposed to be even number, string length. And next one, every time we have to increment the open count. When open brace came, close brace come, we have to decrement. At any time after the decrement, we have to check whether it is greater than 0 or not, right? If any case it is less than 0, that means it is invalid. I hope you clear, guys. It is very basic, guys. Very simple concept. We have to check few things. Open supposed to be equal to close, then length, and should not start with the, here I am writing, guys. Please try to understand. Open number of open brackets equal to number of close brackets, right, guys? And what is the other thing? Length always be even. Always be even. What is the other condition? Should not start with the close bracket. And what is the other condition, guys? When we get the when we got the open bracket, we are going to be increment open value, right, guys? When we got the close bracket, we are going to be decrement this one, guys. This is not, we should not always be implement this all the things. Here number of close brackets I'm not going to be used, because I will show you how I am going to be do this one. And what we have to do after decrement, we have to check open length supposed to be greater than 0. That means it is valid. Valid means we are going to be continue. And if any time it is less than 0, no need to continue. We can clearly say this is not valid. It is not valid. I hope you clear, guys. I hope you understand this one. These points are very important. Let's implement this question. Valid parenthesis. Okay. What we have to do, I am going to be implement this one. I need one static method, and I need to return boolean. Why I need to return boolean? I need to check whether it is the valid or not. That means true or false. That's why I need a boolean. So we are going to be check now. Check method, and we need a string as a parameter, right? Okay. What we need to do first thing, guys, what I told you first thing, length, right, guys? We are going to be check length. S dot, if condition S dot length method percentile 2 equal to 1. That means it is odd count. So no need to check. We just return the false. Guys, understand this one? First condition we have implemented. Next, what I am to do? Here I need only open count only, because I am going to be use open count in close count in some other questions, like while using some hard level questions and medium level questions. That time I will use. As of now, I need only open count. Open count. So initially it will be 0. Okay. Now I need to iterate through the string, right? So that's why I'm taking for loop int I equal to 0. And what suppose I less than S dot length, right, guys? I plus plus. So here I am going to be check every character of that particular ith element. How we are going to be check caret of I. This will give the one ind. This will give the one character. I am going to be check. I am going to be check like whether it is open or closed. It is open or closed. If any time it is a open, what should I do? I need to increment open value. Right, guys? Else, what does it mean? It is closed. Right, guys? We are getting only two things in a string. We have only two characters, open brackets and close brackets. So that's why I'm directly comes into the else part. Now, what I have to do? open count, minus minus. Now I am going to be check if open count anytime is less than 0. That means no need to check anything because we know what we know. It means open, it means closed bracket come before the open brackets, right? So that's why I am just writing the false. Okay, it's done. Guys, you have to understand here one thing. Guys, here you have to understand one thing. That let's suppose this is the valid string. What happened, guys? Initially, this came, open brackets came. So open value going to be increment, right? Now, initially open value 0. When it came, open brackets came, its value is going to be increment by 1, right, guys? When end value came, end braces, what we have to do? We have to decrement. Open minus minus, right? Minus, that what does it mean? Its value will be 0 again. Now what I am doing? If open value less than 0, if any case it is 0, I am returning the false. In this case, open value is 0, not less than 0, right, guys? So it is not a true. That's why I am going to be continue again. Now again what it came as a open bracket. So again open bracket count value will be 1. And what it will happen? It is the close bracket. Again close bracket, what will happen? It is going to be decrement by 1. That means 0. So again it will check open count is less than 0. True or false? It is a false. So sorry, this is false. This condition is false. That's why it's not going inside. And again it will be continuous. Now check, guys, what it came. What it came as a open bracket. So again it's going to be increment. Now again open brackets came. Again it is going to be increment. Now what does it mean? It came as a now close bracket. Close bracket means minus 1. So now value will be 1. Guys, it is going to be check open less than 0. It's true or false? It is a false. This condition is false. Again it will come to here. Now check, guys, what it came. Close bracket. So now 0. So once if any case is valid, that means end of the iteration of the string, open count will be 0. Guys, understand this one? If let's suppose I will take another one. I will take like this. Now we check. Initially open count will be 1. Open count will be, when it comes, it will be 1. When it comes closed 1, it will be 0. Again open 1, it will be 1. Closed 1, it will be 0. So anytime it came as like this, what does it mean? It means it is valid. If 0 means it is valid. Okay, guys. Let's suppose they have given like this. They have given like this. Now we are going to be check how open value initially it came, it value 1. Again open brackets came, it value 2. Now its closed value came. That means its value will be 1. Because it is going to be decrement by 1. Again open came. That means it is going to be increment by 1. Again close came, its value will be minus 1. So it will be 1. Again close. So that's why it will be 0. So finally what's happening? If it's a valid, what is going to be happen? If it's valid, after end of the iteration of the string, the out value, I mean number of open count value will be 0. I hope you clear on this one. Okay, let's we take another question here, another string here. Okay, now we check, guys. First what will happen, guys? Open will be 1. Closed came, it will be 0. Again open come, it will be 1. Again closed came. That's why it will be again 0. Now again closed came, right? That means what will happen? Value will be minus 1. So you can come here. It's going to be checked, right? If condition open less than 0. What the open value is? Minus 1. Minus 1 less than 0 is true. It's true. That's why it comes inside. It will return the false. Guys, understand this one? It is very important, guys. We are going to be solve number of questions based on this in future. Okay. After the for loop is completed, now what we have to check? If whether open count is equal to 0. If 0 means, what does it mean? We are going to be written true. If not, what we do? We are going to be written false. Right, guys? I hope you understand. I hope you clear on this. Okay, let's check this one. Let's test this one. I have given one string here. String s equal to one open, close, and open, close. Guys, now I am going to be call this method, check method. I am going to be check. Okay, guys, check what are supposed to be output here. Here you can see clearly number of close and number of is open is equal. So that's why it's supposed to be true. It will give the true. Okay, I am giving the another case here. Let's check what will happen. Guys, here open, close, and again close. That means before, it means what will happen? It is going to be -1, right? When it comes to here, let's check. This will be false. You can check it written as a false. I hope you clear on this one, guys. Guys, we are. This is a very simple question, guys. It is a very easy level question. Guys, what is the time complexity and space complexity of this program? What is the time complexity and space complexity? Time complexity will be O of n and space complexity will be O of 1. Why O of n and O of 1? Because we are going to be run only once, right, guys? Starting index to ending index only once. But space complexity, why O of 1? Because we are not using any extra space here. Are we using any extra space here? No. That's why this is the O of 1. Fine, guys. Let's solve the other questions. Guys, this is a very easy question. We are going to be use some other medium to hard level question based on the parenthesis, but not now because we don't know. I didn't explain about stacks here. I didn't explain about recursion and backtracing. So I will tell you later other questions. But as of now, this concept is very important. This base concept. What are the base concept? Length supposed to be 0. Open count and close count supposed to be equal. Should not start with the closed bracket, and if you use the open plus open minus, this time open supposed to be greater than 0, that will be valid. Less than 0, that means it's not valid. These points are very important. We are going to be used. Yes, understand this one? Yes, some problems will be, let's suppose I will give you one simple question. Let's suppose they have given one array. Let's suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are all continuous arrays, continuous elements from 1 to 5. If they ask you to find the sum of the total, here sum of the total elements. Guys, here how two ways we can do, right? One is the another loop, like I'm going to be used for loop int I equal to 0, I less than or equal to 5. This means n I plus plus. In this case, we are going to be increment some value, sum equal to sum plus a of I. Right, guys? What is the time complexity in this case, guys? O of n. Why? Because if for example here length is 5. Let's suppose length is 100. If this loop is going to be run in 100 times, so that's why O of n. But I will give you another thing. Like what does it mean? Let's suppose there is a main method. In the main method, I directly calculating the sum. Int sum equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. Let's suppose here n value is 5. Guys, it will give the sum of the elements, right? 5 into 6 by 2. 15. Guys, here is a, how many times it is going to be run the first one, first loop? It is going to be run in a number of times, O of n times. That's why its time complexity O of n. But in this case, how many, if any time input length also increases, but this is not going to be increased, it is always be constant. So that's why here time complexity will be O of 1. This is the main difference, guys. You have to understand. I hope you clear on this one. Okay, fine. Okay. And one more question. They have given one string which has some duplicate characters. They have given one string. Let's suppose this is the string A, B, C, A, D, E, F, D, E, F. Here you can clearly see A is there, A, B, C is there. Next, A is the first character, we are getting the duplicate, right? So that's why first duplicate character we need to return first duplicate character. There is number, in this string there are number of duplicate characters. Here D you can see, the D also came 2 times, E also 2 times, F also 2 times. But they are asking only first duplicate characters. So that's why what I will do, I will rotate the loop from the start point. Sometimes in the question they may ask you to last repeated duplicate value. That time you have to repeat from the back side. Right guys, in this time F is first, D, E and F again repeated here. So this is the last one. So you have to understand how the question asked. Are they asked from the starting and first character or last character? Based on that one, you have to implement this one. How you are going to be implement this one, guys? Please let me know. We have already solved this type of question. We have already solved the frequency of the element. Right? Frequency of the element. If any time, initially what will happen, guys? We are taking the frequency 0 to 26. Right, guys? 0 to 25. Let's suppose 0 to 25 we are taking. So we are going to be increment the value when it came. That time, what we have to do, frequency of that index plus every time we have to do. After that, once we increment, we are going to check that frequency element is greater than 1. What does that mean, greater than 1? That means, let's suppose the element which it came in this index, that is came 2 times. So that value will be first duplicate value, right guys? First duplicate value. Guys, understand this one? Please let me know, have you understand or not? Okay, let's implement this one. Let's implement this one. Okay guys, here I need to implement, I need to return first character. So that's why return type will be carrier, and we are going to be find that element. Here argument is string. Okay guys, here what we need, here we need one thing, frequency array. Right guys, we need to find the frequency. Based on that one, we are going to be know which one is the first duplicate element. Right guys, now we check this one, 26. Guys, I have already told you, because I'm not yet explained about hash map, right? As of now, I'm not explained about hash map. So that's why what I have explained, I'm going to, what I have teached as of now, I'm going to be try to use that one only. because if some guys know only C. So that's why, that is the problem here. If I directly explain the very complex problems, you are not going to be understand. So that's why I'm taking this method. Okay. Now what we have to do? We are going to be repeat until come to last index, right guys? So I'm taking here s dot length. Okay. Now what we have to do? We need get the index. How we are going to be get the index? S dot caret of that index minus what we have done yesterday, guys. We are just we have just subtracted from the a character a. Now we will get the index. Now we are going to be use that index, frequency of index plus plus, right guys? We are going to be increasing that one. If any case frequency that element is greater than 1, frequency of that index is greater than 1, what does that mean? That means that frequency of that index value, that character came as a 2 times. Right guys? Yes or no? So we have to, no need to continue this time. We are just to return the value. What we are going to be return? Character of index plus character A. What it will give? Guys, what it will give, guys? It will give the return character. Right guys? I hope you clear on this one. Let's try to implement. Use the one test. I'm going to be using S as A B C D T C. I have given here. Guys, wait a second, guys. Okay, guys, have you understand this one? So now I am trying to call the find method. Let's check what will happen. Find method. I'm giving the string. Okay, guys, check. What is the first character, duplicate character here? You can clearly see A, B, C, D. And D. Here D will be the first character, right? Let's see. What it came, it's D. Guys, understand how we are implemented this one? I hope you clear on this one. Okay. The assignment problems on this, you have to find it out. Last repeated character. Last repeated character. And second one, unique character in the unique character in a given string. Guys, what does it mean by unique character? And third one will be print all distinct characters in a given array, given string. Guys, these are the assignment problems, guys. Please try to solve these questions. Wait a second. Okay. This is the one. Okay. Next problem I'm going to be explain about. Guys, we are still at basic level only. I'm not going inside deep. Let's suppose they have given one string AB, AC, and AD. They have given one string. They ask us to remove minimum number of characters. So all elements in that string will be same. So what they have given one string. They asked us to remove the minimum number of characters. Let's suppose here you can clearly check frequency of the elements first. Let's check frequency of the elements first here. A it came as a 3 times, and B only 1 time, and C 1 time, and D 1 time. Guys, I need to remove the minimum number of characters so that the remaining string will be same. All the characters in the string same. Let's suppose I have removed the D. What it will be in remaining elements? A, B, A, C, A, right guys? But here all the elements are same. No. So this is not the case. So if I remove the C, only C, then also remaining will be A, B, A, D. Right guys? Here all are same guys. No, this is also not true. Let's I am going to be remove the B. What will happen? A, C, A, D. Here also we don't have all equal elements. Okay. Let's try to take 2, 2. In this case also it's not possible. But only one case, if I remove the B, here all the 3 elements B, C, D, then all equals will be same. Guys, right guys? Here you can see, here all are same. What we have taken here? We have taken other 3 elements, means total length is 6. 6 minus 3 elements we have taken. Other 3 means these are equal length. Right guys? Let's suppose I have give you another example here. Okay, I will tell you another thing. Let's suppose I have removed here A of 3. Let's suppose here A 3 times, B 1 time, C 1 time, and D 1 time. Right guys? If I remove only A number of 3 times I have removed. Is it true? B, C, D. No, right? So we have to remove only A. B, C, D only we have to remove. The simple way how we can do is this one. This much explanation is there, but what is the simple way to we have to do this? Simple way. Let's suppose length minus max occurrence frequency. If let's suppose here A value 3 times, this is the maximum occurrence element character. So this is 3 times, right? So maximum is 3. So if we remove the length minus that maximum index, maximum value, it will give the how many numbers supposed to remove. Let's suppose here I have given one thing. A, B, A, C. A, this is the one string. Here A came 3 times, B 1 time, C 1 time. So here, if you want to all A's are equal, we need to remove these 2. How we are going to be find that one? Length minus A frequency. Length is 5. 5 minus A. What is the A frequency, guys? Here 3. So 5 minus 3 is the 2. The 2 elements, if we remove, that is fine. Guys, here while you're doing this problem, you have to explain this all the things. But actually in implementation, we should not do this all the things. We just find the frequency of the element, and from that array, we are going to be find the which is maximum. In that maximum, what we are going to do? That array length minus that maximum. It will give the how many numbers we need to delete, how many elements we need to delete. We should delete. Guys, explanation may be more, but actual implementation is very easy and very less. I will implement now this one. Okay, guys. Remove minimum number of characters to make all equal. Okay, guys. So I'm going to be implement static method. And what's supposed to be return value here? I need to return how many elements I supposed to remove. So that's why that is integer. So return value will be integer. Okay. Remove method. I'm going to be calculate remove. I called as a calculate remove. Okay. What the input? Sorry, here argument is a string, right, guys? Fine. Now what we need here? We first initially I need one frequency array. Int frequency equal to new int of, guys, characters. What supposed to be take as a size? Size supposed to be 26. Okay, guys, fine. Now we are going to be find the frequency of these elements. How we are going to be find the frequency elements? S dot length. Right, guys? How we are going to be find the frequency? We have to find the first index. Int index. How we are going to be get the index? S dot caret of I minus caret of A. It will give the index. Yesterday we have already discussed. Now we are going to be increase that particular frequency index. Index plus. So we have after this we found the actual value frequency we found. Now what we need? We need maximum value, which is the maximum occurred in the frequency array. How we are going to be do? Here initially, while we have to initialize with the integer dot min value. This is the basic thing. Okay, now how we are going to be find the maximum value? If any time array of I is greater than max, what does it mean? Max will be here frequency, guys. Max will be frequency of I. Guys, understand this step? Please let me know how we are trying to find the maximum value. This is the initial days, first or second class. I explained about this one. How to find the maximum. Okay. Now we got it. Now what the third step, guys? We need to get the string dot length minus max. It will give how many numbers we supposed to remove. Let's suppose I am taking here one string s equal to, let's suppose, a, b, a, c, a, d. Okay, guys, now we are going to be call this method and try to print the how many times it is going to be removed. Let's check here. Yes. So let's see how many we got. 3. What suppose here a, b, a and c, a, d here? We need to remove b, we need to remove c, and we need to remove d. Then all the other will be equal, right, guys? Guys, in this case, explanation may be lengthy, but implementation is very less. You have to understand how to achieve my implementation, how to implement my thinking process. We have to think how to actually do to get the output of the problem. Then we try to implement that one. Here you can see there is a lot of explanation is needed, but here implementation is very less. I hope you clear. Okay. Guys, as of now, what we have solved, guys? Okay. This is the very basics about strings, guys. Now we are going to be solve more questions. But before that, we supposed to know few things. We supposed to know few things. What are the few things? Guys, these are very, very important. Array list. And second one, Yash set. And third one, Yash map. Guys, these are very, very important. Most frequently, we are going to be use this one in programming as well. Real time also. Real application development also, we are going to be use this one. Okay. I am going to be explain why array list is needed. Guys, why is array list? Why we need go for array list? Can anybody tell me why I need array list? Yes. Let's suppose I have taken one array here. Int array equal to, let's suppose I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4. But actually what happened? This array size is 4. This array size is fixed 4. But actually my requirement in future, I want to add one more element to the array. Let's suppose I need to add now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's suppose like this. I need to add one more element. Let's suppose array of 4. I need to add as a 5. This index are 0, 1, 2, 3. Guys, what will happen in this case? We will get the compile time error. Why, guys, compile time error? Because here we have given array. That array length is fixed. We can't change the new element. We can't add the new element. That's why here you can clearly see only indexes are there 0 to 3. We don't have fourth index. But we try to add one element in this one with the using the fourth element. We are getting the error. Guys, now how to solve this problem? Let's suppose I need more elements. In future also I am going to be add more elements to array. But if you want, my requirement is this one, but I have implement by using only arrays. What will happen in some days? Sometimes we are going to be face the issues, because when size is reached, we can't add more elements. This is the problem with the arrays, string arrays. How we are going to be solve this problem? By using the array list. Guys, I'm not giving in depth of this one. I'm just giving you the what are the important things for the DSA. Those only I'm going to be explain here. So let's suppose I have created the one array list. Array list L equal to new array list. Guys, this is the way we are going to define this one, declare this one. How we are going to be do? Array list equal to new array list. Okay. If here I didn't give any size. Did I give any size here for list? If I want to find out the size, list dot size, what it will give? It will give the 0, because it doesn't have any elements. But if I try to add one more element here, how we are going to be add? Just dot add method of something I have given here. Did I get any error, guys, here? Because before size is 0, but after that I'm trying to add the element. Did I get any Any error here? No, we won't get any error because this list is the array list. That means it will be grow automatically. It will be grow automatically. Grow automatically. So that's why if you don't know the exact size of the array, in future also if you don't know, maybe it may go into more, or it sometimes what will happen, we are not going to be use that element. Let's suppose I have implement one array is size of 100, guys. Let's suppose 1000. But I need to use only 10 size only, 10 elements only. What will happen in this case? 990 other spaces will be going to be wasted. So for this one, using the array list, what we can do? We will better memory utilization. Better memory utilization. So this is the most important thing is array list. Using the array list, we are not going to be waste any memory. Right, guys? And it will be future, it will be grow. This is the thing. What are the important methods here, guys? First, let me tell you how to declare this one. Guys, we have to declare array list. Array. For the last 10 minutes, I can. Sir. Yes, 10. It is okay. Array list. I'm going to be implement how array list equal to new array list. New array list. Guys, here you can check. Have I given any specific year type? I didn't given any specific type. So it is going to be accept any type. Initially it will. Okay, and tell me one thing. Should I give this name always be list, or can I give any name? Can I give any name? Any name? I can give any name because it is the just reference name. This is just a reference name. You can give any name, no issues. Okay. Okay, let's suppose I want to add a element. How can I add? What is the method to add a element? That list dot add. Add. Here we can give that element, generic element. This we are going to be add this one. Okay. If you want to get the element, what should I do? List dot get of that particular index. Okay, guys. These are the very, very important things. In the array list, in a DSA per point of view, only 3 things important. First thing, list dot size. Second thing, list dot add method and list dot get method. These are only important things. Guys, in real-time programming, we are going to be using a lot, but here, for the DSA point of view, in a array list, these 3 are enough. Okay, guys. Guys, here I have I have implemented the array list. Here I have taken direct array list. I didn't given anything here. Just list equal to new array list. Guys, if I didn't give you anything here, I can add anything. Let's list of, here I can add integer type. List of, I can add any specific character. List of, I can add even string also. Anything it will accept, because here I didn't give any specific size. But if my requirement is only I need to add integer type, then what I have to, how I am going to be implement that one, declare that one? Array list. Here you can see I have given one bracket here. I need only integer type, right? So I need to give wrapper class integer list equal to new array list. Okay, guys. Now if I want to add list dot add of one, okay, it will do. It will accept. But if I want to add list of string, if I give, it won't accept. Why, guys? It won't accept because we are specifically said it is only integer. But you try to add a string, it won't accept. It won't accept. Guys, understand? Guys, understand this one? This is the programming like Java type, but no need to worry. If you didn't know, also fine. Okay, array list. This is the one. Guys, how it will be going to be store the element? The same as array as well. Same as array. Our array value is going to be stored based on the indexes, right, guys? The same way array list also same. Array list also same. Why? Because array list itself a array. Array list, array means normal array, guys. Fixed size array. Array means fixed size. But array list means growing array. This is the only difference. Guys, understand this one? Guys, one more thing here, important thing. It can support it. We can add duplicate values also. Let's suppose I'm going to be add list dot add of 1, and I'm going to be add same value add again 1. If you want to print the list, what it will be print? It will be print 1, 1. It will be print. Same way add dot 2. What it will be print? 1, 1, 2. If again I try to add a 2, also that value will be 1, 1, 2, 2. So it will allow the duplicates. Guys, this is the basic, guys, array list. Okay, guys, this is the fine. You can find any YouTube video, try to understand the array list. Any YouTube video, try to understand the array list. These are the enough to for DSA level. These three things are fine enough. Array list, add and get method. Array list size. 3 methods is important. First method is size. Second method is add. Third method is get. Only these methods are enough to solve the DSA questions. Okay, guys. Tomorrow I am going to be explain about set and hash set and hash map. After that, we are going to be solve more questions based on the arrays, strings. Okay, guys. I'm going to be end the session. Please let me know if you guys have any other queries. Guys, have you any other queries, guys? Please let me know. Okay, fine. I'm going to be end this session, guys. Please try to solve the. I have given some assignment questions, guys. Try to solve. And as of now, I have implemented some questions based on the arrays and strings. Try to learn. Try to revise those basics. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to be one step further. That means one level further. That means as of now, we have explained, we have implemented only easy level. From tomorrow onwards, it will be some medium to hard level. So please do, guys. Try to revise the all the concepts and try to attend the tomorrow session. Okay, guys, fine. Yeah, I will send the 7. I will do, bro. I will send. I forgot. Actually, I have taken all the screenshots, but I didn't send. I will do that. Today I will do that. Thank you, guys. I'm ending the session.